How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing good. Mr. Boulder back tonight with a collection update, and not just a collection update, also some VCLT that I received from Marty Mac about 5 or 6 weeks ago now, and also some VCLT that I received from Kim. This is music. As always with my collection updates, the usual mix of genres and styles. Not going to waste any time. I'm going to get straight into it after the usual quick sip of coffee. First one I'm going to show, not going to talk about too much because I actually picked this up on CD earlier in the year. And I thought, yeah, I just need the CD, I'm alright with that. But when I listened to it, I thought, no, I want the record as well. And grabbed it a couple of weeks ago when I was out and about. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about it too much. It's the best of Bob Marley, legend. Love this. Got the CD, thought, yeah, that's enough. But then had to get the record as well. Superb stuff. Great stuff on this, of course, like No Woman, No Cry. You Could Be Loved, Buffalo Soldier, I Shot the Sheriff, Redemption Song, Exodus Jam, and stuff like that. Absolutely love it. Great stuff. Reggae in my collection. Who would have thought it? Certainly not the mere 10 years ago. The mere 10 years ago, I'd been absolutely horrified that I'd be showing something like this. But there we go. As we get older, our musical tastes expand and change, and we like other stuff, not just the metal all the time. So great stuff from Bob Marley. Up next is a particular style of music that I've never shown on my channel before. So some people are going to be saying, "What the fuck?" when they see this. That is though because I don't really listen to a lot of this music, but this was big back in the early 90s when this scene exploded. And this is Their Law by the Prodigy, the singles, 1990 to 2005. The Prodigy came from the rave scene. The rave scene was an underground dance music style that was big in the late 80s, and it hit the mainstream in the early 90s. If you're not familiar with rave music, basically what it was electronic dance music festivals where people would literally turn up to an empty warehouse where they would take loads of drugs and dance like lunatics to dance music all night. If the cops didn't turn up and shut the whole thing down, of course. So these guys came from that scene. They changed a little bit as the 90s went on. They added some guitar into their music. And one of the guys who just did dancing in the early days actually started to do some lead vocals. Keith Flint, who sadly passed away a few years ago. They had a massive hit single with a song called Firestarter. You'll probably all know that because it was an absolutely huge hit all over the world, I think. But it's great stuff on this, like Firestarter. Breathe, which is another song that's on the Fat of the Land album. Outer Space, Smack My Bitch Up was another big single. Poison, Voodoo People, Charlie, No Good. Everybody in the Place, stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, don't listen to stuff every now and then, but I do really like these guys. Comes on 2 LP set with printed in the sleeves. Silver vinyl. Looks nice. And I think, yeah, the other LP is silver as well, so I won't bother showing that. Yeah, not massive on this kind of style, but I do like these guys. I mean, I remember back in 1991 when I was in upper school, or high school as you call it in the States. This scene was absolutely huge. It was just breaking out from everywhere. Left the underground and was all over the charts and everything. But great stuff. Their Law, the Prodigy, 1990 to 2005. Excellent stuff. Up next is a couple of bands that have been championed a lot by a lot of my fellow UK VC people. These bands I've been meaning to check out for a while. Went to my local record store, whatever it was, about 4 or 5 months ago, and I had a couple of albums from these bands in the store. And because the people that I know who showed these, I respect their opinion, I thought I'm going to check these out. I'm not even going to bother listening to them. I'm just going to buy them and see if I like them. And I love them both. They're really, really good. Up first is Cauldron, and this is New Gods, which I think came out in 2019. This is a Back on Black press. Yeah, these guys are living up to the hype. Really, really good. Old school, traditional heavy metal. There's stuff on this like Prisoner of the Past, first track, which is excellent. Save the Truth, I really like. Never Be Found, Together Is None. Isolation, Last Request, the last song. Excellent stuff. Totally lived up to the hype. Just on good old black vinyl. Yeah, just traditional heavy metal. Very melodic. Excellent riffing in this. The rhythm section does a great job of holding everything together nicely. I have to say that this is so melodic, it could almost pass for kind of hard rock, but it's traditional heavy metal, straight up heavy metal. Excellent stuff from these guys. Talked about a lot, and it's lived up to the hype, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting more stuff from these guys. That's Cauldron, New Gods from 2019. Excellent album, excellent band. Need to pick up more from them. And just like Cauldron, another one I've seen shown a lot, and I think these guys called Amulet. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is The Inevitable War, and this is also fantastic, old school, new wave of British heavy metal. Excellent stuff from these guys. Another band and another album that's lived up to the hype. I don't like this one as much as Cauldron, but this is still really good. Printed inner with lyrics. It's just on good old black vinyl. Yeah, again, old school heavy metal guitar riffing. Vocals are good. Remind me slightly of a little bit of Bruce Dickinson in there, not a lot. But another band, another album that I've really sort of happy that I picked up. Shockwave, The Satanist, Gateway to Hell, Poison Chalice, stuff like that. Excellent album. Again, I want to pick up more from these guys. A band, again, that lived up to the hype, and really glad I picked these two albums up by these two bands, because I've been hearing a lot about them for a long time, and I'm really enjoying them a lot. Really good stuff. Up next, some grunge, and this is Pearl Jam, Rearview Mirror, their best of. Nice gatefold here. And this is just the best of collection of all their rocking stuff from the first few albums, or quite a few of the albums to be fair. Stuff on this like Once, Alive, Rearview Mirror, Dissident, Spin the Black Circle, Not For You, Jeremy. I love Pearl Jam. I mean, a lot of people I remember seeing on VC over the years have said to me that they like the first album and that's it. Not the case for me. I like a lot of their stuff, and this is a great collection of the best stuff, or the rocking stuff. Really, really good. So that's that one. And also picked up the second one, which is the much more sort of melancholic stuff, the sadder sounding stuff. Really good. Again, though, it's a nice gatefold. There we go. Excellent stuff on this, like Black, which is one of the best songs ever recorded, in my opinion. Daughter's a great track as well. Who You Are, Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town. Light Years. These best of collections are absolutely packed with brilliant songs. Love this band. Absolutely superb. This is another case of, I picked up the CD for about £8. These are about £25 each. Prices of records are getting ridiculous, but I'm really happy to have these in the collection. It's excellent stuff. Up next, the most recent album that we got from Metal Church. This is Damned If You Do. The last one made before the very sad passing of frontman Mike Howe. Again, this is a gatefold. There we go. Looking good. This is a Nuclear Blast. Of course, it's another completely unnecessary 2LP set. Just on black vinyl. Excellent album from these guys. This is one of those bands that I knew about for a long time and never got around to checking out. And when I did, I realised I was missing out. Great album. Obviously, the last one to feature Mike. Great album artwork there. Title track's excellent. The Black Things, Rot Away, Into the Fold, Out of Balance, The War Electric. Great album from these guys. Not sure what's going to be happening with them now that Mike's gone, of course. We shall soon find out, I suppose, if they're going to carry on. But an excellent album and a good song from Mike. Shame he's gone, but there we are. Metal Church's Damned If You Do is an excellent slice of heavy metal, which I'm absolutely loving, and it's a fantastic album from a great band. Finish up with some death metal, and this is Crypta. This is Echoes of the Soul. Excellent all-female death metal band here. Again, it's another nice gatefold. Picture of the band. Listen to this just today while I was out for a walk. Excellent stuff. Well produced without being overproduced. Mix is really nice. You can hear everything nice and clear. Some of the riffs on this remind me of Bolt Thrower. A little bit of Napalm Death. Definitely some Morbid Angel influence in the riffing as well. Great songs, excellent death metal. This is over and done within about 40 minutes. Great album, really, really enjoying it. Awakening, Shadow Within, the last track on side one's my favourite. It's just a really, really great track. Under the Black Wings, Bloodstained Heritage, From the Ashes. Excellent death metal. 10 tracks, 40 minutes, gets the job done. I didn't actually buy this. This was actually my contest winning from James, Stormwind 79. I won his contest earlier in the year. And I completely forgot to show it, so here it is now. Excellent album. Really, really enjoying this one. Looking forward to getting more from these guys. This is excellent stuff. Superb death metal from these girls. They know what they're doing. Excellent stuff. Great musicianship. Really good album. And now on to the VCLT that I picked up from Metal Mighty Mac. What happened was I sent him one album. He wanted an upgrade copy of Testament's New Order, and I had a spare copy, so I sent him a message on Instagram. Said, "Do you want this?" He said, "Yeah." Then said, "I'll send you some stuff back." I said, "That's fine, mate, you don't have to." But he insisted, so great. So I sent him one album. He sent me a box of stuff. Amazing generosity. Thank you, Marty. First up, and this is Mortem. These guys are hard rock, definitely with a southern influence to them. Really good, actually. I gave it a listen this morning. Gave it a listen last week as well. It's really excellent stuff. I like it a lot. This is out of Nuclear Blast. Words of Wisdom, 100% pure American rage. Ride of Your Life, Path to Pain. Good stuff. Never heard of these guys. And liking this one a lot. This is their only release, so I don't know if they're still about. But yeah, I really enjoy that one. Hard rock with the southern tinge to it. Really good stuff. Up next, and I think this is pronounced Casa. I've never heard of these guys either. Heavy metal, quite a lot of groove in there as well. A little bit thrashy in places. Good stuff on this, like Lost in the Mud, Evolution, Absence, Turn to Grey, Cheap Glue. Yeah, good stuff. Not familiar with these guys at all. They throw quite a lot of different sort of styles and genres in there, so it keeps it interesting. So thank you again, Marty. That's really good. And he also sent me this, same band, and this is Beyond the Reef of Sanity. Again, it's just like the one I've just shown. Good stuff on this, like Asphalt and Suicide, Old Blanket, One Man Army, Silent Serenade, Allergic to Life. This one comes on white vinyl. 1 LP set, all good. Again, another great gift from Marty. You just didn't have to do this, you know. Send the guy one record, he sends back a box with stuff. Amazing generosity. Good album that. I did enjoy it actually. And it's going back in the sleeve, thank God. And he also sent me over this, and this is Red Lamb. I'd never heard of these guys. This features Dan Spitz, former Anthrax guitarist. Hard rock, heavy metal, good stuff. I really do enjoy this one quite a lot. I've spun this one quite a few times. It's just a good old black vinyl, printed in a sleeve. Good stuff from these guys. I really enjoyed this one quite a lot actually. Again, a band I'd never heard of at all. But Runaway Train, Puzzle Box, Keep Pushing Me, Get Up, War Paint Temptation, excellent stuff. Red Lamb, this is their only album for 2012, so probably not doing anything else, but this is pretty good. I like this one a lot. And the last thing that Marty sent me, my favourite of the bunch, has to be said, and this is Traitor, isn't it? Yeah, Traitor and Venomizer, excellent thrash metal. These guys from Germany. I'd heard of these guys, but I'd never checked them out. So Marty sent this over, and thank God he did, because it's brilliant. I've realised I've been missing out. I need to get more of these guys' stuff. Vocally, reminds me a little bit of Mille Petrosa from Creator. Not massively. As far as music goes, obviously old school thrash. Definitely a hardcore crossover kind of vibe going on. I get some Municipal Waste from this album. I haven't done my homework on this, but to me, this sounds like this is actually recorded in standard tuning. I mean, a lot of thrash these days is obviously tuned down to D, but I think this is actually in standard. That's how old school they're going. It's excellent stuff. Toxic Death's brilliant. Venomizer, Teutonic Storm, War, Death and Terror, Chemical Violator, superb thrash metal from these Germans. Need to get more of this stuff. I'm absolutely loving this. Definitely my favourite piece that Marty sent in his box. Outstanding VCLT package from him. Thank you again, Marty. And Kim from This Is Music, he won second prize in my 1,000 subscriber contest entry. So we emailed each other. I got his address to send him his stuff, and he said to me, "Hey, I want to send you something back." And obviously, again, he didn't have to, but he did. So thank you again, Kim. And this is what he sent me. The what's it called again? Fuck You, We're from Denmark. This is a bunch of recordings from different bands from Denmark. Haven't listened to it yet. We're going to be listening to it this week. Again, you know, he didn't have to do this, and just very generous of him. You know, I was sending him a prize, and he ended up sending me something back. There's a CD. But yeah, look forward to giving this a listen this week. Cheers, Kim. Excellent. So there we go, guys. Nice collection update for you. Again, thank you to Metal Marty Mac and Kim at This Is Music for sending that VCLT to me. Very, very kind of both of you. Incredibly kind of both of you. Thank you so much. I'll be back with you soon. Again, in the comment section, let me know what you think about these pickups. I'll leave a link to Metal Marty Mac and to Kim at This Is Music's channels in my description box. You probably know who they are, but if you don't, please head to their channels and subscribe to them now, because they're both great guys and sent me some fantastic VCLT, which they did not have to at all. Thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. Cheers for watching to the end. I'll see you soon. Catch you later. Take care. Goodbye.